Well, hey, ho, ho, ho. Good afternoon. It is December 7th, 2025. I'm on vacation and got one to show today for the Christmas season. And I'm Christmassy. Just had the grandkids over and we watched Elf, so I'm all ho, ho, ho-y. Hey, this is a 1969 Harmony H181. This is kind of an oddball. I haven't seen too many of these, and I've fixed up a bunch. Very similar to a Harmony Sovereign 1203, same size, triple O, OM size guitar, solid spruce top, solid mahogany back and sides, mahogany neck, rosewood fretboard, and with this cool Fender theme. Late 60s, early 70s, Harmony and Sovereign kind of worked together for a little bit. Harmony and Fender worked together for a little bit. Fender to sort of try to bolster some interest in their acoustic guitars, and working with Harmony as an affordable vendor, I would guess. And anyway, the influences kind of went back and forth. The Fender Hellcat was one that Harmony made. It's basically like a 1203. It was a mahogany body, like a 165, but with the cool Fender headstock. It has a very distinctive Fender-shaped pickguard, kind of like the Fender Paramounts and the Villagers and the Newports and that sort of thing. But other than that, it was a Harmony guitar. And then in kind of a, I guess, reciprocal fashion, Harmony put out a couple of their own with the Stratocaster style headstock. I've worked on a couple of these. The 167 and 168 are the ones that I'm more familiar with. They've got the mustache bridge, the Fender headstock, the same size as the Sovereign, but they have birch bodies, back and sides. Kind of a maple-y sound, but birch, it's also cheaper. This one I think of as kind of a little more upscale in that it's mahogany, just like a Sovereign. So it's got a little bit, it's a warmer tone in my opinion. It's loud, got plenty of volume, but I did my usual treatment to this one. So I got a hold of this and it was in pretty decent shape. Really not too bad. It has one crack up the top center here and another one kind of behind the pickguard, but they weren't moving at all. And I cleated them and glued them, so they're good and solid now. Other than that, was in decent shape. It was missing a little chunk out of the waist here where it looks like it got hit. And so you can see where I've got a spliced piece right in there. But other than that, it was pretty decent. Needed a neck reset. It was ladder brace, so I did the X brace conversion. And all in all, I think it's turned out to be a pretty cool, it's a little different, Sovereign. So what we've got here is solid spruce top. I took all the ladder bracing out, pulled the neck off, pulled the back off, took all the bracing off the back. And then we've got an X brace, Sitka spruce in just a standard OM pattern, 2 tone bars, single finger braces up the side, transverse brace right here, small rock maple bridge plate underneath the bridge. This is the original mustache bridge. It's made out of probably Brazilian rosewood from '69 with a matching rosewood fretboard. Reset the neck. This one had an insert adjustomatic saddle, kind of like a Gibson J45 from the early 60s. A couple screws that you can raise and lower. Very metallic sounding. So I took it out and I did an ebony insert that a bone saddle fits right into. I will include the original adjustable one if someone wants to put it back to stock. I'm not sure why they'd want to, but it's there if you want it. The frets are in decent shape. Fretboard was in great shape. Truss rod works. The tuners, they're stiff. Part of what makes them feel stiff, though, is the fact that they're so close together, it's hard to get a good grip on them. But I'm lubing them up, and they're loosening up a little as I go. They hold the tune very nicely, but they are kind of stiff, and especially having them so tight on one side like that, they're a little hard to tighten. But all in all, just a decent guitar, 1 3/4 nut, 2 1/8 string spacing on the bridge with a 25 and an 1/8 inch scale. So it's great sounding, flat picker. Got a nice feel for when you're finger picking it. Intonation is just right on. So, like I said, Christmas themed. '69 Harmony H181, triple O, OM size, funky cool mustache bridge, original cool looking pick guard, Fender Stratocaster style headstock with some cool airbrushing, or you know, whatever you want to call that up there, fleur de lis. Let's be in the Christmas spirit here. Beautiful back and sides. That is a refinished back. I decided to go ahead and make that grain pop because it's just absolutely gorgeous. And sometimes the Harmony dark colors just get kind of muddy. So I stripped that down and I think it's absolutely stunning now. But anyway, great, you know, almost 60-year-old all-American built guitar for, you know, the fraction of what Martin or Gibson would cost you. Ask me, I know. Got a couple of those. Have a happy holiday.